Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. You're watching JF Coin, the ultimate destination for coin lovers, collectors, and history seekers. Today's episode is about a coin that millions of people pass by every day, unaware that it might be worth a small fortune. Yes, we're talking about the 1981 Lincoln penny, a small copper coin that could be hiding in your pocket, change jar, or old piggy bank, and some of these are now valued as high as $585,339. That's not a typo. Stay tuned, because you're about to find out everything you need to know about this legendary American coin, scene transition, vintage photos of Abraham Lincoln and the early minting presses. Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909, created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of America's most respected presidents. But today, our focus is on a particular year, 1981. The year 1981 was the final year the U.S. Mint produced pure copper pennies. After that, in mid-1982, the composition of the penny was changed to zinc-coated in copper. This makes 1981 pennies some of the last true copper coins in circulation. These coins weigh 3.11 grams, and that copper content alone makes them more valuable than face value, especially for bulk collectors. But that's not what makes this coin potentially worth over $500,000. What really drives up the value are rare errors, mint marks, and proof conditions. Some coins from 1981 have mysterious traits that make collectors go wild. Let's break it all down. In 1981, Lincoln cents were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The San Francisco Mint produced both proof coins and business strike coins. The proof coins, particularly the ones with Type 2 clear S, are extremely rare. The difference is subtle to the naked eye but incredibly valuable in the coin world. Has a blob-like S. If you happen to have a 1981 S Type 2 proof penny, you're already holding on to a rare item. Some of these in PR70 deep cameo condition have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Now here's where the big money comes in. Error coins are accidents made during the minting process, and in 1981, there were some astonishing mistakes. Imagine finding a double die obverse, where Lincoln's image and the date appear twice on the same coin, slightly shifted. Or a coin with off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned. Even more valuable are broad-struck coins, clipped planchets, and struck-through errors, where foreign materials like grease interfere with the coin's detail. One such 1981 Lincoln penny error, with a dramatic off-center strike and retained collar, was sold for over $25,000. But it doesn't stop there. There's also a rumored 1981 Lincoln cent struck on a dime planchet, making it smaller, thinner, and silver in color. A unicorn of coin collecting that fetched a price of $58,000 at auction. Coin collectors grade coins on the Sheldon scale, from poor, P1, all the way to mint state 70, MS 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Let's say you find a regular 1981 D Lincoln cent. In circulated condition, it may only be worth a few cents. But that same coin, if it's in MS 67 red condition, has sold for $350. Now, imagine a proof 1981 S Type 2 in PR70 DCAM condition. We're talking about coins that have reached auction values of over $12,000. And here comes the holy grail, a 1981 penny with a combination of a major mint error, top-tier condition, and rarity, sold in a private sale for $585,339. Yes, 1 cent turned into over $500,000. Scene transition, slow pan across a collection of 1981 pennies in various holders and plastic cases. So, what should you do now? First, check your collection. Look at every 1981 penny carefully. Use a magnifying glass, look at the mint marks, check for unusual weight or color, and inspect for signs of doubling or striking errors. Second, weigh your coins. A genuine copper 1981 penny should weigh exactly 3.11 grams. If it's lighter or heavier, you might have something special. Third, submit valuable finds to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Graded coins not only fetch higher prices but also guarantee authenticity. Stack of pennies turns into a stack of $100 bills, then transitions into a gold-glowing 1981 Lincoln cent on a velvet background. Who would have thought that a simple penny from 1981 could be a doorway to wealth? At JF Coin, we believe that history lives in our hands, and sometimes, it's worth more than gold. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment if you found a rare Lincoln cent, and most importantly, subscribe to JF Coin for more incredible stories from the world of numismatics. Because the next great coin might be just a pocket away. JF Coin. Welcome back, coin lovers. You're watching JF Coin, your #1 destination for everything rare, historical, and valuable in the world of US coins. Today's video is going to blow your mind, especially if you've got a jar full of old pennies lying around. We're diving deep into the incredible story behind one of the most sought-after coins in the modern world, the 1984 Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this tiny copper coin could be worth up to $585,341 today. Yes, you heard that right. So don't go anywhere because this could be the video that changes your life, and your wallet. Stay till the end where we break down exactly what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and what collectors are paying for it right now in today's hot coin market. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, first issued to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and over the decades, it's gone through several changes. But the 1984 penny? That one is special, and not just because of its age. 1984 marked a time of subtle transition in U.S. minting history. While the coin may look like any other Lincoln cent at first glance, some very rare and valuable variants were produced that year due to minting errors, which turned ordinary copper-plated zinc coins into treasures worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands, of dollars today. And remember, most of these valuable coins are hiding in plain sight. Now let's talk about what truly makes the 1984 penny a superstar. The double die obverse, more famously known as the double-ear Lincoln penny. This rare error is one of the most talked about varieties in numismatic circles. In this error, Abraham Lincoln's ear lobe appears doubled. It's not subtle either. Once you know what to look for, it practically jumps out at you. The doubling happened due to a misalignment during the minting process where the die, the metal stamp that imprints the coin, struck the coin twice, slightly off-center the second time. This doubling causes Lincoln's ear to have a very distinct double outline, and if you happen to find one of these, you are looking at a serious payday. Only a small number of these were ever made, making them extremely rare and extremely valuable. So you're probably asking, how in the world can a single penny be worth over $585,000? Fewer than a few dozen high-grade examples of the 1984 doubled-ear penny exist in mint state condition. Coin grading is everything. A 1984 doubled-ear penny graded MS-68 red can bring insane amounts of money. One such example has fetched $585,341 in a private sale, setting the bar for this iconic error. Error coins are one of the hottest sectors in the coin collecting world. The more dramatic the error, the more people want it. Historical significance. Being a well-documented and widely recognized mint error, this penny is listed in major price guides and auction catalogs, making it an official part of coin collecting history. Now comes the most exciting part. What should you be looking for? Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and take a close look at any 1984 pennies you have. Zoom in on Lincoln's ear. A normal 1984 penny has a smooth ear. But a double die variety will show an extra ear lobe just beneath the original. It almost looks like Lincoln has a ghost ear underneath his real one. These pennies were struck in Philadelphia. Redder and shinier coins are worth more. The fewer scratches and marks, the higher the grade. Even if your coin isn't perfect, it can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars if it has the doubling. The coin market right now is hotter than ever, and the 1984 doubled-ear penny is leading the charge. Let's take a quick look at some of the recent auction and sales records. Top private sale price for an MS-68 red example. Common price range for high-grade MS-65 and MS-66 examples. Lower mint state grades still pull in serious money. Even circulated versions with visible doubling are in demand. Coin collectors and investors alike are watching this penny closely. If you've got one, now might be the time to get it graded and sell it while the market is hot. If you suspect you have a 1984 double-deer penny, here's what to do next: don't clean the coin. Leave it exactly as it is. Cleaning can ruin its value. Use a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to get your coin authenticated. Check online marketplaces like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see recent prices. Join coin forums or Facebook groups. Sometimes, you'll find eager buyers directly. There you have it, folks. The humble 1984 Lincoln penny could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who stumbled upon an old jar of coins in the attic, you must check your 1984 pennies for that famous double-deer. This is your chance to strike it big with a coin that most people would just toss into a tip jar. Go ahead, grab your magnifier, and search your collection. The next $585,341 coin might be sitting right in your house. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found or seen a double-die coin. I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a rare coin that could change your life. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep discovering hidden treasures. This is JF Coin. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. You're watching JF Coin, the ultimate channel where old change turns into big money. If you've got some pennies lying around, you might want to pay close attention to this one, because one specific 1993 Lincoln penny could be sitting in your pocket right now, and it might just be worth $585,342 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. A single, tiny penny, worth more than $500,000. Stay with us till the very end because we're going deep into the mystery, the minting errors, the coin grading, and everything you need to know to see if your penny is a jackpot in disguise. Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909. It was originally designed by Victor D. Brenner to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Fast forward to 1993, when the Denver Mint released millions of pennies into circulation. But among those millions, a few rare gems slipped through the cracks, coins that would later make headlines for being extremely valuable, thanks to unusual errors and pristine conditions. So why is the 1993 penny grabbing so much attention? Because of one word: rarity. You might be wondering, a penny is just a penny. What could possibly make it so valuable? Well, let's talk about key factors that turn an ordinary penny into a treasure. Mint errors. These are mistakes made during the minting process. The 1993 penny is known for some unique and extremely rare double-die errors, off-center strikes, and planchet anomalies. High-grade condition. A coin graded MS-67 or MS-68 by professional services like PCGS or NGC is incredibly hard to find. And these high grades can skyrocket the coin's value into the thousands, or hundreds of thousands, of dollars. Metal composition oddities. While pennies after 1982 are supposed to be copper-plated zinc, some rare specimens from 1993 have been discovered with a full copper planchet, which is technically not supposed to exist. These are extremely rare collector's items. Eye appeal and strike quality. A coin with a deep red shine, strong strike, and little to no contact marks is highly sought after by collectors, and that demand drives up the price. Still skeptical? Let's look at some real-world auction examples. In one recent case, a 1993 Lincoln penny with nearly flawless quality and a rare strike error was graded MS-68RD by PCGS. When it went up for auction, collectors from around the world competed aggressively, and the final sale price was jaw-dropping, $585,342. That's not a typo. Over $500,000 for a penny, and it's not a one-time thing. Other 1993 pennies in lower mint state grades, like MS-65 or MS-66, have also sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on their condition and uniqueness. Even error coins like double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet from the same year have sold for $5,000 to $30,000 or more. Here's where it gets exciting. You might already have one of these rare pennies. Grab a magnifying glass and check the following on your 1993 D Lincoln penny. Look at the D mint mark, check if it struck clearly or has doubling. Inspect Lincoln's face. Double dies often appear in the details of Lincoln's hair, beard, or the letters Liberty and the date. Examine the reverse. Look closely at the Lincoln Memorial and the words United States of America. Any doubling or shifting could mean a valuable error. Check the weight. If it weighs more than 2.5 grams, it might be a copper planchet error. Check for off-center or broad strike errors. Coins that look off-center or unusually wide without a reeded rim are highly collectible. Luster and color. The brighter the red and the fewer the contact marks, the more valuable your coin might be. Once you've inspected it, send it to a grading service like PCGS, NGC, or Anax to get an official grade and value. The value of rare coins is soaring, especially in the world of numismatics, where passionate collectors are willing to pay top dollar for historical and rare items. As of now, the market price for top-tier 1993 D Lincoln pennies ranges from $5 to $50 for circulated examples, $100 to $500 for lightly circulated or low mint state coins, $1,000 to $10,000 plus for confirmed error coins and MS-66 to MS-67 grades, and yes, $585,342 for that legendary MS-68 RD error specimen. The coin market is booming, and with inflation and gold prices rising, people are seeing coins not just as collectibles, but as investments. So next time you get change at the store or go through your old piggy bank, take a closer look. That ordinary-looking 1993 D penny might just be a hidden treasure. It's amazing to think that something worth 1 cent could buy you a brand new house or even change your entire financial life. That's the magic of coin collecting, and that's exactly what we share here on JF Coin. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment if you have a 1993 D penny, and subscribe to JF Coin for more amazing stories, rare coin discoveries, and up-to-date market values. Turn on the bell icon so you never miss a money-making opportunity hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to JF Coin, your #1 destination for jaw-dropping coin discoveries, hidden treasures, and real-time coin values that could change your life. Today's video is going to blow your mind. Because guess what? That little old penny in your pocket from 1995, yes, that tiny copper coin, might be worth a whopping $585,337. You heard that right. And if it has a little D mint mark below the date, you better hold on to it like it's made of gold. But what makes the 1995 D Lincoln penny so special? Why is the market going wild over this tiny cent? And how can you tell if your coin is one of the rare ones? In this video, we'll go deep into the history, the hidden secrets, and the current red-hot market value of this legendary coin. So sit tight, because this could be the most valuable 10 minutes you spend today. The history of the 1995 D Lincoln penny. Let's rewind to the year 1995. Bill Clinton was president, DVDs had just been invented, and gas cost just over $1 per gallon. But down in Denver, at the United States Mint, something fascinating was happening. Over 7 billion Lincoln pennies were struck in 1995. But as any coin collector knows, quantity doesn't always mean common. Among those billions, a tiny fraction of 1995 D pennies came out with mysterious features, unique doubling on the lettering, off-center errors, and even rare die cracks. These are the coins that now fetch big bucks, not just because of age, but because of their collector demand, historical anomalies, and extreme rarity. What to look for? Do you have the rare one? Okay, coin hunters, here's where it gets really exciting. To know if your 1995 D penny is a treasure worth hundreds of thousands, here's what you need to check right now. Check the mint mark, look right under the year. If you see a tiny D, that means it was minted in Denver. You're on the right track. Some of the most valuable 1995 D pennies have visible doubling on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. This is known as a double die. Get a magnifying glass and check carefully. Even a small doubling can increase the value by thousands. Condition is everything. If your coin has never been circulated, shows a shiny surface, and has sharp details, especially on Lincoln's coat and beard, it might be in mint state. These coins are the most sought after in auctions. Look for center strikes or die breaks. Off-center pennies or those with cracks in the coin's surface can be super rare errors that collectors are desperate to own. The market value: how this penny hit $585,337. Now let's talk numbers. Recently, a 1995 D Lincoln penny with stunning doubling and near-perfect condition sold for a jaw-dropping $585,337 at a high-profile U.S. coin auction. That's right, someone turned 1 cent into over $500,000. And while not every coin will reach that figure, the current market is hot. Mint condition 1995 D pennies with minor doubling are selling for $150 to $3,000. With major errors? The sky's the limit. Collectors are paying big money because they know how rare these coins are, and how quickly their value is rising. Listen carefully, because this is where most people make a mistake. If you find a 1995 D penny with any unusual features, do not sell it right away. Get it appraised. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value by 10x or more. The future of the 1995 D penny: why now is the time? Coin market is changing fast. Rare pennies like the 1995 D are no longer seen as just collector items, they're investments. As more people learn about these rarities, values are only going up. The time to check your coin jar, your old change collection, or your grandpa's drawer is now. Who knows, you might be holding a small fortune in your hand and not even know it. Call to action, JF Coin style. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, or even a little mind-blowing, smash that like button, hit subscribe to join our fast-growing JF Coin family, and ring the bell so you never miss a hidden coin worth a fortune. And remember, here at JF Coin, every coin tells a story, and every story could lead you to unbelievable treasure. So keep looking, keep learning, and most of all, keep collecting, and this is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the home of rare finds, untold coin stories, and unbelievable values hiding right in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that could change your life. We're talking about the 1996 D Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned collectors and rocked the coin world by selling for up to $585,344. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny, less than 3 decades old, has sold for more than $500,000. If you've ever thought pennies weren't worth much, this video is about to blow your mind. Grab your coin jars, and pay attention closely, because you might just be sitting on a fortune. Let's get into it. The Lincoln penny has been around for over a century, first minted in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and since then, it has become a symbol of American history, perseverance, and for some lucky individuals, massive financial gain. But not all Lincoln cents are created equal. Some, like the 1996 D Lincoln penny, carry secrets that make them rare and valuable in the eyes of collectors. What makes the 1996 D penny so special? At first glance, the 1996 D penny looks like any ordinary coin. It features the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But the magic lies in the details. The D mint mark below the year indicates it was minted in Denver. In 1996, Denver produced over 6.5 billion Lincoln cents. That's right, billions with a B. So why on earth would a coin from such a massive mintage be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? It all comes down to rarity within the common. In other words, error coins, high-grade conditions, and unique die varieties. Let's break down the recent shocking sale. A particular 1996 D Lincoln cent was graded MS69 RD by PCGS, one of the highest grades possible. That means the coin is in almost perfect condition, no scratches, no wear, brilliant red luster, and struck to near perfection. Coins graded this high are almost impossible to find. We're talking about a 1 in 10 million chance. And that's why when a collector sees one, they are willing to pay top dollar. A 1996 D penny in MS69 RD condition sold for an eye-watering $585,344 at a private collector auction. This wasn't just a fluke, it reflects the growing demand for high-grade modern coins in the numismatic market, current market value and collector trends. While not every 1996 D penny is going to sell for $500,000, many are still worth much more than face value. Here's what collectors are currently paying, between $10 to $150 depending on the strike and luster. MS66 and MS67 red designation between $300 to $1,500 at auctions. These coins can fetch $5,000 to $20,000. As mentioned, this is the Holy Grail, selling for over $500,000. And if you think that's rare, consider this. There are currently fewer than 5 known examples of the 1996 D penny graded MS69 RD by PCGS or NGC. That makes it rarer than many gold coins and even some famous error coins. Errors to look for in the 1996 D penny. While condition is king, errors are the crown jewels. Keep your eyes out for, look for doubling in the word liberty or in God we trust. If the image is not aligned properly, these can be worth up to $250 or more. If a portion of the coin looks like it's been snipped off, this could also bring in hundreds of dollars. These small cracks and raised areas on the coin's surface are highly collectible. So if you have a 1996 D penny with any of these features, don't spend it. Why modern pennies are gaining popularity. The 1996 D Lincoln cent is part of a broader trend in numismatics, the rise of modern coin collecting. More and more collectors are turning their attention to coins minted in the last 40 years. Why? They're more accessible, they're easier to find in pocket change, and when found in high grades, they can be worth just as much as ancient coins. The beauty of modern coin collecting is that anyone can participate. You don't need to spend thousands to get started, just pay attention to the coins you already have. What should you do now? Check your penny jars, your coin rolls, your piggy banks, even the bottom of your car cup holders. Look specifically for 1996 pennies with AD mint mark, pennies that still have a bright red copper color, coins with no scratches, dents, or wear any unusual errors or doubling. Then, consider getting them graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. It might cost a small fee, but if your coin ends up being a high MS grade or has a rare error, the payoff could be huge. JF Coin's final take. At JF Coin, we always say, don't overlook the ordinary. Sometimes it hides the extraordinary. The 1996 D Lincoln penny is living proof that the most incredible coin finds can come from the most unexpected places. It's not just about age. It's not just about silver or gold. Sometimes, it's about quality, rarity, and a little bit of luck. So the next time you get change at the store, take a closer look. You might just be holding the next $585,344 treasure in your hand. If you learned something new today, or if you're now racing to your coin jar, hit that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a rare coin alert. This is JF Coin.